Yeah, so the people that sent that.
These will be archived and watched after that.
And I also sent her in the page too. We got 7 people watching it, 10 people watching it. That's more than last time. You want me to do it before? Point to camera before? You're about to start walking. I'm not sure if someone's going to announce something first or if they're going to start walking. So you don't have this set to record?
Yeah, actually.
Like just in case something goes wrong. Okay. Even last year, last year we didn't get to 11, but like almost 34. We got to 7. Yes. Then you have to push up, then jump down. No, I just pushed up and when I let go.
On behalf of the class of 2023, I would like to welcome parents, grandparents, relatives, and friends. Tonight, we recognize and honor members of this class with academic awards, scholarships, and ultimately, their high school diploma. The office of class president has one of numerous responsibilities that requires much time and dedication. It is our wish to recognize this individual as a dedicated leader. Class president of the class of 2023 is Macy Belanger.
Sure does. Good evening, family, friends, faculty. Isaac. The class of 2023 would like to welcome and thank you for being here tonight. This evening we recognize all of our hard work throughout the years and which has brought us to this moment. I'd like to start by thanking those teachers that recognized our potential and guided us to be more. We have been fortunate enough the past 4 years to have teachers that could tailor the curriculum for our individual needs and goals. To the faculty, we want to thank you deeply for supporting us, whether it be a good morning or a simple smile as we pass through the halls. Our past 4 years have not been easy, however, those simple gestures have had an impact on us. To the class of 2023, I'd like to take you back to August 2019, beginning of our freshman year. We had just entered the huge building filled with intimidating seniors, lockers we had no idea how to open, as well as the academic and social pressures of what it is to be in high school. Our backpacks were filled with new binders, folders, pens, pencils, anything you could think of, we had. Or at least Nancy did. The 8 o'clock bell rang and we were off with the assumption the hardest task would be avoiding eye contact with the seniors. That was before the COVID-19 pandemic unleashed. Little did we know we'd end our freshman year passing our work packets into bins outside the school, maintaining 6 feet from everyone. We went from worrying about whether the white Nike Air Forces were still fashionable and cool, to sending out Zoom links as a way to talk with friends. August 2020, sophomore year. We'd officially began our school year with half our time in person, the other half virtual. Some weeks we'd only see each other in person for 2 days, with a mask covering most of our face. Keeping in mind the CDC health guidelines, it didn't allow us to have normal school functions like homecoming, pep rallies, Renaissance assemblies, and prom, to name a few. It hadn't gotten much easier for us until the midway of our junior year. By then, we welcomed wearing masks to hide the bags under our eyes from the work we couldn't seem to keep up with. Yes, that was targeted. But as I look back on it now, I realize it was those late nights studying or writing the conclusions to our essays that have taught us one of two things. 1, practice better time management skills. Or 2, never, ever be an English major. Fast forward to our senior year, our only normal year of high school, where we were welcomed into the school with an important task, deciding who we wanted to be. At the time, many of us answered with our intended careers like nursing, education, engineering, military, or business. But that didn't answer the question, who do we want to be? In our 4 years at MHS, we had focused on getting the good grades, having the most friends, and seeing what careers would get us the most money, all of which seemed very necessary at the time. But as I stand here today, it's clear, it's not who we want to be, but who we choose to be in the next stage of our lives. In our next chapter, it is my hope that I, as well as my peers, choose to be the best versions of ourselves. 1 second. It's not good. 1 second. It is my hope that we end up being the best versions of ourselves, to set small goals and build momentum, to be ready for imperfections life will throw at us, and above all, to remember our why. I'd like to end my speech with a quote by Carrie Ann Moss. It reads, "People tell you the world looks a certain way. Parents tell you how to think. TV, religion. And then at a certain point, if you're lucky, You realize you can make up your own mind. Nobody sets the rules but you. You can design your own life. Thank you.
Thank you, Macy, that was beautiful. Presidential Academic Achievement Awards are awarded to students who have maintained a 90 grade point average and above for 4 years. As I read the names, please stand, as I read your names, please stand, please hold your applause till the end. Students that have received a 90 or better all 4 years. Ashley Cloud, Macy Belanger, Natalie Haley, MC Olson, Peyton Estes, Gavin Landry, Olivia Askew, Madison Askew, Hayden Hibbard, Isaac Willett, Brianna Watson, Laura Holden, Cody Cook, Trent Worcester, and Logan Leo. The following seniors are graduating today with honors. They have maintained a grade point average from 85 to 92. As I read your name, please stand, and again, please hold your applause until the names have been called. Laura Holden, Trent Worcester, Logan Rio, Jacob Mansfield, Xavier Poisner, Caleb Watson. Always one, like I didn't practice, so I apologize in advance. Kassira Coltrane, Colby Petty, Isis Stonek, I'm sorry, I've done, let's see, I'm on my 12th hour of contact, so it's a little hard sometimes. Tori Colton, Shia Benito, Carolyn Peck, Layla Jaskowski, Madison Perkins, Abel Corson, Dominic Mercier, and Garrett McLean. Following seniors are graduating today with high honors. They maintained a grade average of 93 or better. As I read your name, please stand. Please hold your applause. Ashley Cloud, Macy Belanger, Natalie Haley, MC Olson, Peyton Estes, Gavin Landry, Caden Hilton, Hibbert, Olivia Askew, Madison Askew, Isaac Willett, Brianna Watson, and Colby Cook. I apologize, it's Cody, not Colby. The top 10 seniors, top 10 honors in our senior class. Natalie Haley, MC Olson, Peyton Estes, Gavin Landry, Caden Hibbert, Olivia Askew, Madison Askew, and Isaac Willett. Salutatorian for the class is Macy Belanger, and the valedictorian is Ashley Black. Each year, the Maine Principals Association recognizes a student across the state in areas of academic achievement and citizenship. It pleases me to announce this year's recipient is Nancy Olson. The following awards are based on outstanding academic achievement for 4 years in each content area. As I read your name, please stand, and again, hold your applause. Science, Nancy Olson. History, Natalie Haley. English, Ashley Cloud. Math, Macy Belanger. Art, Layla Doskowski. Industrial Technology, Trent Worcester. And in Business Technology, Madison Askew. those folks that weren't able to be here for the honors final assembly today, these students received plaques, certificates, and pins for many of these awards. Tonight we're just abbreviating them. The following awards are to the students who have achieved a 4-year varsity letter. As I read your name, please stand and again hold your applause. Football, Shire Benito. Football, Quinn Cornforth. Cross country and girls track, Peyton Estes. Girls basketball and girls tennis, Ashley Cloud. Baseball, Austin Hay. Baseball, Dominic Mercier. Girls track, Laura Holden. Boys track, Cody Cook. Girls tennis, MZ Olson. Girls tennis, Macy Belanger. Boys tennis, Isaac Ouellette. Boys tennis, Caden Hibbert.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, students and staff. On behalf of the class of 2023, it is with great pleasure that I welcome Kathy Bertini as our memorable speaker tonight. I first heard about Ms. Bertini from peers who described her as a great science lady. I had not yet met her at that point, but when I did, I became even more intrigued because, to put it simply, she was, in fact, a crazy lady who loves science. Having Ms. Bertini as my 8th grade science teacher helped spark my own interest in science, and it soon grew into a love for the subject. I'm now furthering my education in the field and studying medical biology pre-dental at the University of New England. Dedication is described as a passion for being committed to a task or purpose. Ms. Bertini's dedication for science and education has been evident from the time as a young student in her class right to this day, and it has been apparent to my fellow classmates as well. In 1990, she began working as a teacher in public schools, where she taught several grades and subjects. From 2008 to 2018, she later began working as a science teacher at Madison Junior High School in this district. 2018 marked her final years of teaching science at MHS, and our class, which is seated in front of you today, are the pupils she last taught. I always knew that our last years with her were tremendously memorable, and how she has shaped each and every one of us with the impact she has made in this district. As she advanced her career, she started a new journey being Madison's curriculum director, and is currently working at the Maine Department of Education as the interdisciplinary instructions team coordinator. Ms. Bertini has the ability to travel the entire state and advocate for instructions that prioritize students' interests. She also has been awarded with many grants, such as NECE England Council of Clean Energy Veterans Council Grant, San Solve for Tomorrow awardee in 2021, and RFGH Somerset Health Farm to Table Grant awardee in 2022. This demonstrates that she has focused her efforts on advancing education. However, she would not have been able to accomplish what she is now without working hard to get the results she needed. This demonstrates her commitment to children's education, which is incredibly motivating to young adults like me in the community. We may take what we learned from her perseverance and determination and apply it to the next phase of our lives. As I may speak highly of Kathy Bertini, I would like to add that she was also the free option for this evening. Much cheaper than Bob Marley, but I always thought that price is not what matters. To me, Kathy Bertini is way more valuable in our hearts than any price Bob Marley is worth. She has deeply impacted our schools as well as the community with the endless amount of support she gives us. Please join me in welcoming Kathy Bertini as our guest speaker for this evening.
I need my props. Yes, this is what free gets you.
Good evening, and first let me say thank you for the wonderful introduction and how honored I am to be given this opportunity to speak to Madison's class of 2023. So with that said, let us begin. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, caregivers, and most importantly, you magnificent, I know you're behind me, high school seniors who are on the verge of conquering the world. Today I stand before you not as an expert, not as what we call a sage on the stage, and definitely not as somebody who has figured it all out. No, my dear graduates, I stand before you as a living example of what's called intelligent failure. First of all, let me tell you, this is not your typical commencement speech. I won't bore you with the cliched advice of follow your dreams or reach for the stars. No, my friends. I'm here to talk to you about the magnificent beauty of falling flat on your face, of messing up royally, and learning to laugh at yourself in the process. Tonight is a reminder of intelligent failures. I know failure is not associated with intelligence, but intelligent failures are the ones that come from pushing boundaries, taking risks, and stepping outside of our comfort zones. They are the failures that occur when we dare to dream big and pursue lofty goals and do not hurt anyone in the process. You see, my dear graduates, life is a grand science experiment, and intelligent failures are the quirky lab assistants that help you discover your true potential. Just like the great inventors, the scientists, and innovators who revolutionized the world, we need to embrace failure with open arms, or at least open ears to hear it crash and burn. Remember Thomas Edison, the guy who invented the light bulb? Well, it took him 1,000 attempts to get it right. Imagine if he had given up on the 999th attempt and said, well, I guess this electricity thing just isn't going to work. Let's go back to candlelight. No. He embraced his intelligent failure, learned from each one, and eventually succeeded. He famously said, I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Edison understood that each failure brought him one step closer to his ultimate goal. So my dear graduates, don't be afraid to stumble, fall, and zap yourself every now and then. Embrace the process, because somewhere along the way, you might just stumble upon your own light bulb of success. Now let's talk about exams. Raise your hand if you've ever experienced that exhilarating moment when you confidently filled in your answer sheet, only to find that you later accidentally bubbled in C for every single question. Yeah, we've all been there. But let me tell you something. There are moments of intelligent failures during exams are like a sneak peek into the future. They prepare you for the times when life throws you a curveball and all you have is a number 2 pencil and a prayer. And how about relationships? The sweet symphony of intelligent failures in the realm of love. Remember the crush you had in junior high? I do. You muster up the courage to confess your true feelings, only to be met with a blank stare and a polite, yeah, I think we should just be friends. Ouch! But hey, that's a lesson in resilience, my friends. It teaches you to pick yourself up, dust off your broken heart, and realize there are plenty of fish in the sea. Or as we say in this eco-conscious world, there are plenty of seaweed snacks in the ocean. That's my attempt at humor. So my dear graduates, as you embark on this grand adventure called life, remember that intelligent failures are not signs of weaknesses, but rather badges of courage. Embrace them, learn from them, and most importantly, laugh at them. Laugh so hard that even failure looks at you and says, wow, I wish I could fail as spectacularly as you do. Now, so where's the evidence of my claims as a former science teacher? They've heard that a lot, that intelligent failures lead to success. Under each of your chair is a little gift. So I'd like you to look under your chair. You're going to find a little box, a little interactive moment here. And I assume we can all open the box. We're on the stage. So open the box. Okay. So, bear with me. You open the box by you take off the little yellow string first, and then it just opens on itself. Okay, we got it. So in these boxes, quiet please. Thank you. So in these boxes are physical evidence of intelligent failures that lead to huge success. The first one is the popsicle. That's my popsicle prop. The popsicle was an icy brainchild of a forgetful soul who left a spoon in their juice and stumbled upon a frozen mixture that made summertime much cooler. The popsicle is proof of an absent-mindedness mistake or failure can lead to $1 billion summer industry. The second is the donut. The donut is a delicious reminder that even when you accidentally poke a hole in something that you're trying to create called the doughboy, you can create a culinary masterpiece. And let me tell you, I've been in Madison on a Friday trying to get a donut, and Dunkin' Donuts is very popular in this town. The Slinky. The Slinky is a brilliant example of a failed attempt at designing a stable spring, it falling off the table, and watching something defy gravity drive every household pet crazy, an icon in the toy industry. The Post-it note. The Post-it note is an example of a failed adhesive that wasn't strong enough, but did hold all of the notes together of the inventor's success. And lastly, in your box is a keychain. The keychain represents you for all of your intelligent failures that have earned you a spot on this stage tonight. So in conclusion, Roy, just for you, I want you all to go into the world with the confidence to take risks, to try new things, and to fail intelligently. Embrace failure like a long-lost friend, because it's through failure that we discover our true potential. So my dear graduates, go forth, be brave, and remember, even if you stumble along the way, we all will be standing right beside you, cheering you on, and shouting bravo. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your intelligent failures be your catalyst for your future success. Thank you.
The following awards are presented at the Somerset Career and Technical Center graduation ceremonies. As I read your name, please stand and please hold your applause until all names have been called. Olivia Askew, receiving the Melmac the Melmac Scholarship for $2,000 and the DG Print Shop for $200. Asher Clem, the RFGH William Philbrick Memorial Scholarship for $500. Cody Cook, the Whittemore Realty Scholarship for $250. Laura Holden, the Somerset Public Health Move More Kids Scholarship for $500. Garrett McLean, the DG Print Shop for $250. The Senator George J. Mitchell Scholarship Research Institute awards scholarships each year to graduating seniors from every community in Maine. The scholarship amount is $10,000. This year, there were more than 1,400 applicants from across the state, resulting in a highly competitive selection process. As I read your name, please stand. This year's recipient is Olivia Askew. Scholarship Foundation provides multi-year scholarships with values ranging from $6,000 to $17,000. Over the past 13 years, more than $18 million has been granted to graduates of Maine high schools who attend partnering Maine colleges. This year, the Worthington Scholarship Foundation will grant about 700 scholarships throughout 98 high schools in 13 counties in Maine, totaling $10 million. The intention of the foundation is to increase the accessibility of college by reducing financial barriers, to provide support for scholars to persist in college, and to help minimize the risk of the incurring insurmountable student loan debt. The Worthington Scholarship Foundation is proud to partner with Madison Area Memorial High School and congratulates all this year's graduates. The foundation looks forward to supporting Madison Area Memorial High School graduates for years to come. The following recipient is receiving the Worthington Scholarship valued at $17,000 over 4 years. As I read your name, please stand. Layla Diskowski. There are many other scholarships to award this evening. Some of them are selected by the high school scholarship committee, but the majority are selected by the gifting organization. Students were required to submit an application for these scholarships. As I read your name, please stand. Scholarships are grouped by name, so please hold your applause until each student's scholarship is second called. Madison Askew. Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. The Franklin Savings Bank Scholarship for $1,500, and the Horatio Alger Scholarship for $10,000. The Franklin Savings Bank Scholarship for $1,500, and the VFW Harville Bishop Post 7865 for $500. Casey Belanger. The Thomas and June Newell Scholarship for $2,500 for 4 years. The University of Maine Pulp and Paper Scholarship for $6,000 for 4 years. Ashley Clem. The Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship, $1,500 for 2 years. The Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. The G.B. Jacobs Scholarship, $1,000. The Sappy Scholarship, $500. The R.F.G.H. William Gilbert Memorial Scholarship, $1,000. And the Michelle Jemchak Scholarship, $1,000. Cody Cook. The Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. The Madison High School Class of 1960 Scholarship, $100. Quinn Hornboy. The Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship, $3,000. The Madison Electric Lineman Scholarship, $750. Tori Culleton. The Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. And the Madison High School Class of 1960 Scholarship, $100. Peyton Estes. The Arthur and Bertha Savoy Scholarship, $2,500 for 4 years. The Thomas and June Newell Scholarship, $2,500 for 4 years. The Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. Callan Franzosi. The Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. The MSAD 59 Board of Directors Scholarship, $200. And the VFW Harville Bishops Post 7865, $500. Natalie Haley. The Arthur and Bertha Savoy Scholarship, $2,500 for 4 years. The Thomas and June Newell Scholarship, $2,500 for 4 years. And the Minerva Eastern Star Scholarship, $100. Colby Henny. The Stephen Albert Hazel Daggett Scholarship, $2,760. The Madison Kiwanis Club Scholarship, $500. The MAEA Thomas Elias Scholarship, $200. Caden Hibbert. The Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship, $1,500. Laura Holden. The Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. The Thomas and June Newell Scholarship, $2,500 for 4 years. The Scouting and Lions Club Scholarship, $1,000. Gavin Lander. The R.H. Rennie Scholarship for $1,000. Jacob Mansfield. The Madison Kiwanis Club Scholarship for $500. Garrett McLean. The R.H. Rennie Scholarship for $1,000. Dominic Mercier. The Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship for $3,000. Anzie Olson. The Arthur and Bertha Savoy Scholarship, $2,500 for 4 years. The Lawrence Christie Scholarship, $500. And the MAEA Shirley Field Stewart Scholarship, $200. Isaac Roulette. The Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship, $1,500 for 2 years. Madison Perkins. The American Legion Post 39, Captain Gene Matthews Memorial Scholarship, $500. The Sons of the American Legion Post 39, Edward and Clyde Whitney Memorial Scholarship, $250. The American Legion Auxiliary Post 39, $200. Logan Graham. Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship, $1,500 for 2 years. And the Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. Michaela Rich. The Arthur and Bertha Savoy Scholarship, $1,250 for 2 years. Isis Stillman. The Madison Historical Society Scholarship for $100. Sumner Taylor. The Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship for $3,000. The Sons of the American Legion Post 39, Edward and Clyde Whitney Memorial Scholarship for $250. The American Legion Auxiliary Post 39 Scholarship for $200. And the Madison Electric Lineman Scholarship for $750. Anna Watson. The Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship, $1,500 for 2 years. The Bruce Lane Memorial Scholarship, $2,222 for 2 years. Xavier Willis. The Arthur and Bertha Savoy Scholarship, $2,500 for 4 years. The R.H. Rennie Scholarship, $1,000. The Madison Business Alliance Scholarship, $500. The Somerset Education Association Scholarship, $500. The Norris and Lucy Preble Scholarship, $3,000. The Madison High School Class of 1960 Scholarship, $100. The American Legion Post 39 Corporal Joseph Curry Memorial Scholarship, $500. Andrew Young Hernandez. The Thomas and June Newell Scholarship, $2,500 for 4 years. The Wilma Billy Stevens Memorial Scholarship, $500. The Tyler Grand Mason Melmack Scholarship, $2,000. And the MAEA Paul Diggle Memorial Scholarship for $200. awarded this evening is nearly $242,956. We appreciate and thank the many businesses, organizations, and service clubs for providing our students with these scholarships year after year. Isis Rain Stoic. Layla Ray Skowski. Olivia Jean Askew. Madison Jane Askew. Morgan Elizabeth Cullen. Peyton Talia Estes. Sumner Gordon Taylor. Austin Stephen Gross. Logan Isaiah Reel. Evan Matthew Osagai. Brendan David Trundy. Zachary Colin Burns. Brianna Mary Watson. Ansie Iris Wilson. Natalie Calla Joyce Haley. Kayla Ashley Rich. Laura May Holden. Jacob Stephen Mansfield. Dawson David Jean Robert. Garrett Philip McLean. Xavier Kai Willis. Colby Stewart Petty. Carissa Lynn Coltrane. Ashley Rebecca Clown. Tori Lynn Pelleton. Madison Jade Perkins. Jasmine Alexis Toll. Macy Marie Belanger. Abel Landon Corson. Denon Allen Kiesler. Shire McAllister Benito. Quinn Daniel Corner. Dominic Xavier Mercier. Cody Roy Cook. Caleb Harry Watson. Andrew Christopher Young Fernandez. Isaac Paul Willett. Callan Ross Franzosi. Xavier James Poisner. Austin Everett Pegg. Caden James Hibbert.
Good evening, class of 2023 graduates, faculty, friends, family, whatever Isaac is. I first would like to take a moment to acknowledge all of the individuals here with us tonight and say thank you. Thank you for believing in us when at times we may not have believed in ourselves. Thank you for being there for us when we truly needed it in times of self-doubt or uncertainty. You all played a very crucial role into why we are standing on these risers here this evening. When I first arrived at this school, I was not sure how I was going to fit in or how everyone around us was going to perceive us as the freshmen. Our first 2 years of school have shown us how vital it is to have someone who you can rely on. Living through the pandemic placed a tough burden on us, not being able to physically interact with one another, which was something that we had never experienced before, and which is something that we thrive off of. However, I have built many relationships with my peers as well as my teachers, enough so that I can consider them a family. As a family, I feel that it is appropriate to leave you with a final piece of advice before I leave you and before we leave each other. It was stated on a poster created by the UCLA Bruins coach, John Wooden, that was hung up on my 8th grade history teacher's wall. The title of this poster read, Success. What was comprised on this poster was a yellow pyramid holding steps to what is deemed to be successful. The first step on this pyramid is initiative. Initiative allows you to cultivate the ability to make decisions and think alone, to not be afraid of failure, and to only learn from it. People who show initiative demonstrate they can take action when necessary, exhibit confidence, and hold high self-esteem. It means using your head and having the drive to achieve whatever you put your mind to. This trait will help you all in your future endeavors. The second row of words reads confidence and team spirit. Being confident in yourself is an important role in how we integrate ourselves into the society that we know today. Graduating is a huge step in moving forward with our lives, and being confident that we will know when we succeed with our goals will only allow us to flourish even more. Coming from a small town, team spirit is also something that we see a lot amongst our peers. Team spirit is a genuine consideration for others, and eagerness to sacrifice personal interests of glory for the welfare of all. The class of 2023 holds these traits and many more. The last and final step to becoming successful is competitive greatness and skill. Look around. Each and every one of us holds many different skills that the person sitting beside you may not possess. That is what makes us all special and unique. We have the ability to determine where our pyramid of success may take us. Our future endeavors are based on our skills that we hold dearly to us, whether you're going to the trades, a 4-year college, a community college, the military, or the workforce. Everyone's pyramid of success will look different, yet we all hold the potential to have successful futures. Your pyramid may place the steps to what it takes to be successful in different orders. You may start with a different path, yet you are here and you are graduating. I want you to take this knowledge that you have gained and apply it to your future. John Wooden added a quote to the top right of this poster. This quote reads, "Success is a peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming." That is what success is all about, trying your best and trying your hardest. Everyone's success looks different, however, you have now achieved your goals and you have reached your steps to graduating. So let me ask you, class of 2023, after all the stress and adversity we have endured together, after all the ups and downs of high school, where is your pyramid of success going to take you now? Thank you.
Don't let you bother as direction where to go. Don't make the best of this lesson known as why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and this little child. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Don't let you bother as direction where to go. Don't make the best of this lesson known as why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. You have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still brings up your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and this little child. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. You had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. I hope you had the time of your life.